Sadly, trying to actually put this back together hasn't really worked. Unfortunately, a lot of the pegs on the back of the frame have actually broken. And because they are broke, it's not actually holding the frame in place. So when you turn it over, you can see how some of the images aren't lining up, and also the glass is quite loose in the frame, which is probably why some of it got broken earlier, because as I pressed down to close the frame, the glass had slipped, and then obviously the pressure of me trying to close the frame cracked the glass. I mean, at the top, there's no pegs at all holding that together. Now, there are a number of different ways that this can be sorted out and fixed, but I'm thinking, to be honest, that I'll probably just get a new frame instead of wasting my time with this one for much longer. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to get rid of the frame. What I will probably do is keep it, but upcycle it and use it for something else. But to display my work, and have it as like a piece of artwork on the wall, it's just not going to work like this. I do have another one that I made earlier. It's in my room, so I'm more than happy to show that. And again, it is online to show. It is a shame because, I mean, I wanted a multiple frame to display the different varieties of photographs that have been printed onto fabric, but it's just not practical. And again, one of the other reasons is because if you look at this piece of fabric here, it was really hard for me because of the size of it. I had to be folded a certain way in order to hide the white, which again makes it thicker and more bulkier. So when you're trying to place that into the frame itself, you've got to take into consideration that the thickness of the picture that you're going to use and the material it's made of may strain the pegs and cause them to obviously snap. That can happen with any frame, to be honest. I mean, I've used a number of different frames over the years, and the weakest thing, unfortunately, I find on a lot of the frames is actually the pegs at the back. So when you do look at purchasing a frame, look at how the pegs are on the back first, then look at obviously the material that the frame's made of, and then whether it's glass or acrylic or perspex, so to speak.